Hey, what's up guys? This is Liam or Weagle on Clickheads back with a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Astra. She's the newest agent coming to Valorant, and I wanted to take some time to show you guys how to actually use her kit because she is super complicated. So I want to show you the basics, but then also show you some end game stuff that Astra is going to be able to do, because I think that this is like Cypher on hard mode, which has some huge potential, but also could be pretty easy to get wrong and throw your competitive matches. So Astra's design when it comes to the economy of Valorant is actually different to other agents in the game. She has one resource, which is the stars resource, and she can have 5 of these maximum. She actually gets 2 free every round, and you have to spend an extra 200 credits per star that you want to get on top of this. And even though you can recall her stars mid-round, they will turn yellow and you will lose them at the end of that round. So any stars that you throw out are going to be dedicated to that round only, and even if you don't use them, will be gone and will need to be purchased again or replenished by the 2 free stars that you get every round. What's interesting about this agent is that the rest of the actual abilities you use are free, kind of. They're all on a cooldown, which effectively gives this agent either 5 smokes around, 5 stuns around, 5 sucks around, yeah, I said it, or a mixture of all of these things. Now, the gravity well, which is going to suck you in, is actually going to make you vulnerable as well and make it very hard for you to move. The Nova Pulse is going to stun you, and both of these work through floors. And Nebula is her version of a smoke, which is very similar to Omen's. There's also a weird passive that she has with the smoke ability, which if you pick up any of the stars you've placed on the map in a given round, there will be this flash of a temporary smoke, which is a very interesting mechanic indeed. This is going to confuse people and panic them when you use it. If you see someone go over a star and you fake it out by picking it up rather than popping a usual ability, it is going to give you a little bit of surprise factor over your enemies. Moving past the basics though, I think Astra can get more and more complicated, but also impressive as you master her utility. When you first play her, you're gonna misclick and you're probably going to stun your teammates or get caught out trying to use your abilities. This isn't like some of the other agents like Brim where you can walk and smoke at the same time. When you decide to play stars mid-round, you are entirely vulnerable and you're not closing in on any position you might want to move to. This is going to be very hard to use, and there's a lot of time you might waste when you first start using her. But I do like the stages that I think people will go through when learning her, and the first one is going to be that she kind of has the ability to cross over into different types of agents. In one round, you can use her pretty much like Brimstone, where the smokes are what you're going to need, but in other rounds, you might be able to flip utility just like Killjoy can. The way that Killjoy can turn on a molly, well, when an enemy team are trying to hard rotate, you could drop a star in front of them and then give them the old suck and stun. This is going to be really powerful later in the game. In fact, she can even cross over into some Omen territory with some pretty nasty one-way smokes as well. Some of these are pretty easy to do, and in others, the game seems to have strict rules as to where you can and can't place the stars. But again, I think we'll find more and more tricksy ways of doing this as people master her kit. And the versatility of this kit is really where the complications are going to come in when you're trying to learn her. There are so many ways she can be used defensively and offensively. You can drag people out of corners, for example, and actually check them. You can suck away Killjoy's turret so that it isn't in the line of sight that she wants it to be in, and you can place these from any point on the map. What I'm really looking forward to is some of the end game utility where she can actually go and take an entire site if you put her stars in the right place. If you're pretty sure where an enemy is going to be, she can solo smoke the whole thing off, drag an enemy out, get them stunned into position, and have a free take on a site. And these are the kind of things you're going to want to try and master with this character. Now that is most of the complicated stuff out the way. The ultimate ability, the giant wall, can be walked through and you can throw utility through it. However, you cannot shoot through it. This is going to be really powerful on some points. It's kind of like having Viper's wall every few rounds, but just better. And if you were wondering, no, Astra's stars cannot be shot or damaged or destroyed in any way, and enemies can always see them. So that's why it's quite hard for me to judge where I think she'll be in the meta game down the line, because I can't tell if it's too obvious where her utility is coming from or whether it doesn't matter and the utility is so strong anyway that she's still going to see some use. So guys, that's everything for our return video. We will be making some more content going forward, including some stuff we haven't done before. It will all be Valorant related. I've been playing the entire time that we haven't uploaded, so there'll be some cool stuff coming your way soon. Be sure to drop a like for Astra or us, because we're back. And now is definitely a good time to make sure you've got the notifications turned on. Hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified when our videos go live. And be sure to have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.